right, let me ask you a question. It's been a while since I've done a reaction to Estepario Siberiano. And I know, like the rest of you, I won a lot. Can't wait. He did an electric drum machine. Didn't do a reaction to that one. But then someone said, hey, old school, freaking Michael Jackson. And I was like, what? And here we are. Here we go. So there's his feet in the upper left-hand corner right here. Here's the man right here. Nice shirt, dude. Big fan of rum and ass myself. I mean, drums and bass. So here we go. This is the question I have for you. When it comes to funk, R&B, and soul music, I love that stuff. And I love jazz. Is it Leon or was it Jonathan Sugarfoot that did this? Okay, so some of you may not know this, but Michael Jackson's drummer in live music and a lot of his albums, especially the album Black and Moving Forward, and the album Black and White, and the album Bad, was Jonathan Sugarfoot. It was John Sugarfoot Moffett. Yeah, Jonathan Moffett. They called him Sugarfoot. But what people don't know is this is Billie Jean. Jonathan Moffett, Sugarfoot, did not join Michael until after the studio work for Thriller was done. So when you'll see in Billie Jean the parts where you might see musicians, that would be Jonathan Moffett, who's an amazing jazz, blues, and rhythm drummer. And he's one of the keys to Michael Jackson's sound. But what people don't know was Leon Chandler was the studio musician for Michael Jackson for Billie Jean, Pretty Young Thing, and a lot of the stuff up to the Thriller album. But then there was a falling out or something where Leon did studio work, but then Jonathan Moffett took over on the tour and then was doing a lot of the drum work after. So here's the thing. There's a modern rendition of Billie Jean, and then there's the one that's on the original album. Both are amazing. The drummer, whether it be Leon or Jonathan, either one, were synonymous with Michael Jackson's sound. What made Michael Jackson's music so unique in the 80s was the use of syncopation and jazzy, funky off counts in the bass line, where they were doing bass lines and rhythms that should not have been there in the late 70s, early 80s. It was completely out of the box. And because of that, if you go back and listen to Billie Jean or Thriller, just listen to those albums and you're like, none of this stuff is in normal time. Everything is off count. Everything is syncopated. That's what made it so amazing. Now, Michael Jackson's performance, his singing, the songwriting was spectacular. But have you noticed at the beginning of every Michael Jackson song in that time, it always started with a wicked bass line and drum rhythm section, and then the song would start? He set the tone. Now, I don't know if he's doing Leon's version, the original album version, or if El Estepario is going to do the one from Sugarfoot. Here's the thing. There's a very good chance that he may say, fuck it, I'm going to do my own. Which, let's be honest, kind of hoping he does. Just because I want to see what he does, because there's no telling. All right, so I've talked enough. I've set my mind. I wanted everyone to know where my brain was at, because a lot of you ask, what the hell are you thinking? This is what I'm thinking. Billie Jean, the Michael Jackson classic, which is one of the songs that introduced his unique rhythmic style of his drummer and his bass player throughout Michael Jackson's career, was one of these songs. I want to see what the Groove Master and the Groove Father does with it. Are you ready? Here we go. My reaction, Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, El Estepario Siberiano. Let's do it. Stop. He starts big band 50s jazz, like heavy jazz, drops into a Spanish Latin rhythm, and that's in the first 20 fucking seconds. The first 20 seconds. If you're listening to this and you didn't see that it said Billie Jean, Michael Jackson in the bottom, you wouldn't know, because he's rewriting the whole damn thing. And I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Are you good? You're good? Awesome. All right. I'm going to try not to stop too many times, but you guys know me. You know how I am. I love this. So let's go. Okay, if the original is off count and is jazzy, funky, fresh, nothing is played in sequence, it's all syncopated, off count, and in a round, and most drummers get lost trying to play it, and you're Estepario Siberiano, how are you going to do a drum cover? How are you going to make it unique? Most drummers would just try to play what Leon did in the studio, or they'll try to do what Moffat did live in concert, and that would be hard enough. But El Estepario was thinking to himself, nah, I'm thinking I could take one of the trickiest off-count drum beats in any pop song ever, and let's Latin salsa the crap out of it. No one thought to do that, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's do that. I know. I'm waiting for Gloria Estefan to just dance behind him across the... I'm waiting for it. I mean, I'd be good with it. Look, all I know is a lot of you are going to be watching this going, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this. Shame on you. If you've never seen anything like this, you need to check out a lot more Spanish music. You need to check out a lot more Southern Florida, Miami, Cuban style salsa. You need to check out some Latin American music. This is... If El Estepario Siberiano wasn't one of the best metal drummers, I swear to God, this is what he would do with his life, right? I mean, you know, he would do this. He'd be like, let's go. I'm going to hit everything that makes noise. Yeah, he would. And that's why we love him. Okay, let's just keep going, because he's got the bongos. He's got that, it's just, I forgot, it's like a dampened, inverted cymbal. He's got two different snares, two floors, kick drum. He's got ride, he's got splashes. And most importantly, he's got his hands and feet. That's really what's going on here. Let's go. Okay, have you found out where... let me show you. I can't really show you because it was kind of blocked by the camera. Did you guys figure out where the shaker is? The shaker? Is it on his right hand? No. What about is it the left hand? No, that's the hi-hat and the snare. Then where is he hitting the impact shaker at? Yep, his left foot. So I'm trying to get everyone to understand. I know that when he does the quad pedal and the double pedal, and he does all the triple quad, triplet pedal stuff, and you're like, ah, and he's like, doing Joey Jordison proud. It's actually, to me, more exciting when he sits in a groove on the right foot in the bass drum, just laying in the groove, but then hits that off count with the other foot doing something unique. So it's like, yeah, so it's fun. Guys, everything he does is fun. And I mean, look, the shoes are bright yellow for a reason. He wants you to watch the feet. So the left foot is the impact shaker sound that you're hearing. That's what you're hearing. Now he does use that reduced resonance inverted splash a little bit, but that's only because it gives a quick splash and then it deadens out. It doesn't resonate, so it just keeps it kind of crisp. Yeah, everything he's doing is amazing. Let's go. By the way, if there's any new the Cost songs, somebody let me know, because he plays drum for them. Love everything those guys do too. So yeah. What can I say? I know I haven't made a reaction to any of his stuff in a bit because it's been crazy for me, but anyway, I'm done. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna say something, and we're gonna let him. We're gonna absolutely let him do all the stuff that he's gonna do. But I just have to say this before I go. Live this weekend at the Flamingo in Miami Beach, El Estepario Siberiano, and then check next week. You know, next week at Templona in Miami Beach. Yeah, really. I really thought Gloria Estefan was going to start dancing in the background. Didn't happen. But, you know, still, this is one of my favorite things he's ever done. A lot of you know that probably the thing that freaked me out the most is probably when he did Numb and he did that segmented click, and it just freaked me out. You guys know that. Everything that he's done, I've loved. I know a lot of his fans love when he does the speed stuff, the Slipknot, the way fast, just mega drumming stuff. I get that. And it is very, very, very impressive. But in my heart, I love cultural music. I love folk music. And when he's got that Spanish groove, that Latin feel to it, and nobody does it better, because so far I've seen a lot of drummers show technique similar to his, and some of them are more mono impactful, where they're trying to go as fast as possible and put how many beats they can put in a measure. And I get that, but he's starting to show his heart more and more in these videos, where I don't have to be the fastest person. I just have to be the baddest drummer on the planet. And when you're taking a song from the groove master, either whether it be Leon or Jonathan, the guys that created Billie Jean really set the bar for changing the way rhythms were thought of in pop music. And for him to take that and then add another dynamic and took us on a crazy ride, that's just amazing. So anyway, I want to hear what he has to say, so let's check it out. Remember, don't forget, Estepario Siberiano, Novo Studios. He has a bunch of different stuff. Check out all of his merch. But more importantly, he also is part of a band called The Cost. Check those guys out. I've done some reactions to them as well. But let's hear what he has to say. Let's go.
Hey there guys, how are you doing? That was quite a fucking workout. Thank you so much for watching. That was Tony Zucker version of Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. And it is very important because...
Okay, Tony Zucker. He's going to tell us... So he went with another artist. I'm assuming this guy is Latin cultural music. He's probably going to tell us, so let's check it out. I'm glad he told us, because I was like... See? A lot of you have commented that you really appreciate how I let him talk at the end of the video, because it is his video. And I try to follow along. But he's also an amazing content creator, because he wants to make sure that he gives props when he finds a certain version, or someone he finds something that someone else did. He loves to give props because it's because he's a professional. Let's check it out.
Version of Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, and it is very important because my man Tony is an amazing composer, so big shout out to him. I know the regular version doesn't have much spice, but you know, Latinos make it better. That being said, you might be wondering what the fuck is this? I'm wondering the same thing myself. I wish I could...
I saw that on a douchebag's truck one time. Does that count? I think that's the light that douchebags put in their wheel wells of their lift trucks here in the United States. Yeah, the douchebags with the giant tires, and they put the lights in the tire rim. I think that's what he has. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't like it, come find me. I don't care.
Reply right now, but I've just prepared a whole fucking video about this. First one ever in the whole world. Quantum fucking stuff. That being said, stay tuned, because that's going to happen on the next video on this channel. You'll see it on the thumbnail, and it's going to be an interesting one. Friendly reminder, you've got all the merchandising restocked on my website right now. So I'm going to leave you the link right there, and you can get hoodies, hats, shirts, signed drumsticks, and whatever you want. Of course, if you like the video, please subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. And as always, I do appreciate the requests on the comments down there. Thank you so much for staying here with me today. It's been an absolute honor playing for you guys, and I see you very, very soon on the UFO bass drum video. Cheers, guys. Love you to death. Enjoy.
All right, I want to make sure that I say all this. The links that he talked about with his merch, I'm going to have all of his links that he's talking about in my description, okay? Even though I'm doing a reaction to Estepario Siberiano, I need you to go and support this guy, okay? Whether it be his band The Cost, all of his projects, these videos, all of his merch, amazing guy, just a solid dude. And of course, this whole PC UFO drum thing, I'm gonna watch that video as well right after this. But yeah, so if you're here and you stayed this long, that must mean you respect the guy, and so do I. And I respect and thank all of you for coming around. By the way, just want to let you guys know, the top 4 videos on my channel all time is Five Finger Death Punch. You guys knew that. But the 3 below that, all that guy, starting with my number 2 video all time on this channel, his cover of Numb. My name is Old School Nerd. I thank you so much. And with that, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this smoke ball together. We'll see you later.